Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Ann S. Calderon from BSc 1-4. My topic is about Marxist criminology and conflict theory. Let's start to Marxist criminology. Marxist criminology is one of the schools of criminology. It parallels the work of the structural functionalism school, which focuses on what produces stability and continuity in society, but unlike the functionalists, it adopts a predefined political philosophy. So we are know the criminology is the study of nature, causes, and prevention of criminal behavior once an individual has social level. So the Marxist criminology is one of the school of criminology, the study of stability and continuity of society. It is also study political philosophy within the society. Next is Marxist theory, a theory that attempts to explain crime through the prism of Marxism. So Marxist criminology says during the struggle of the resources capitalism, crime emerged as those on the bottom, content for social, political, and economic equality. So Marx contend that capitalism as no model of production is the only system that separates the wealth and resource from the natural distribution and the product. Next is the purpose of Marxism was to show that it doesn't matter how much reforming you do to capitalism. It can never be run in the interest of the majority, the working class, because it is the unpaid part of their labor, the surplus value that Marx called it, that goes to the capitalist while the worker only gets paid enough for the subsistence. The purpose of Marxism is show that over time, the lot of workers does get better in material sets. But now, where near as much comprehend to other employer, the gaps between them forever increase, so collectively the worker become forever overtime. Importance of Marxism theory. Marxism theory is important in criminology because the contention that criminal legislation is determined not by moral consensus or the common interest of the entire society, but by the relative power of groups determined to use the criminal law to advance their own special interests or to impose their moral preferences on others. So for example, there are 3 criminal facing criminal charges. So first is criminal. It is for antitrust violation at the first class. All 3 class has no common basis, or one is based on violence upon of one, on the desire for power and influence, and the other one on the desire for riches. However, looking at this kind from the theory of Marxist criminology, there is one undefined causal connection between all criminals, and this is basic categories of criminals capitalism. Next is conflict theory. Focuses on the competition between groups within society over limited resources. Conflict theories are perspectives in sociology and social psychology that emphasize a materialist interpretation of history. Dialectical method of analysis, a critical stance toward existing social arrangements, and political program of revolution, or at least reform. Conflict theories draw attention to power differentials such as class conflict and generally contrast historically dominant ideologies. According to Karl Marx, society is in state of perpetual conflict because of the competition for limited resources. So according to this theory, those with wealth and individuals and groups within society will work to maximize their own benefits. The purpose of conflict theory, it has been used to explain a wide range of social phenomena, including wars and revolutions, wealth and poverty, discrimination, and domestic violence. It ascribes most of the fundamental developments in human history, such as democracy and civil rights, to capitalistic attempts to control the masses rather than a desire for social order. The theory revolves around concept of social inequality in the division of resources and focuses on the conflicts that exist between classes. The purpose of conflict theory is for us to better understand that this theory refers on how a person influences the shape of our evolving behavior, such as an individual situation require revolution, poverty, discrimination, and domestic violences. This is theory regarding the cause on most of the fundamental development in our human history, such as democracy, civil rights. This control the people rather than a social order. The theory revolves around the concepts of social inequality, wherein it conflicts focuses on what we call classes. Importance of conflict theory. Conflict theory is important in criminology. By studying these theories and applying them to individuals, it can deter criminals from repeating crimes and help in the rehabilitation. In conflict theory, it holds that crime results from the conflicts in society among the different social classes and that laws actually arise from necessity as a result of conflict rather than a general. So for example, more people commit crimes that middle class are the rich people because rich people get what they want and they have no problems toward money or other things, and they can also have the service from other people and also from the government, while the poor people is having a big problem toward in money and they can't get what they want, and the poor people are easily ignored and doesn't recognized by the other people, especially by the government. Karl Heinrich Marx, a German philosopher, sociologist, historian, political economist, political theorist, and revolutionary socialist who developed the socio-political theory of Marxism, and he is the father of